right now. Jorah is playing his opening motif.
Yeah, I just made her terrifying.
It sounds very
angry.
bad. It sounds very bad, like this. No, it sounds more like this. That's how it sounds. That is not what we want.
No, it doesn't. We want mashed up.
We do not want mashed potato staccatos. We want...
This is what the kitty says. We want it mashed up.
We need very detached staccatos like this. So I'm pretending these keys are burning hot and I am releasing as fast as possible. But rather than doing this,
so I have to do the noise where it's like...
Only in your mind. When we release, we roll forward like this instead of flying backwards. So we go half note and then... So we hear like a really distinct release. Since we play the same motif, how many times in this song?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is the motif. How many times do we play the motif in the song? 1 time to start.
2.
Because the second time comes in the
3.
middle.
3,
and then 3 because we play it again at the end. So we want that motif to sound exactly the same all 3 times. Can you...
Mr. Kitty doesn't want to get off me.
Well, if you can hold him with just your right hand, then you can keep holding him because I need your left hand to play the opening motif. Curve your knuckles. See this wrist? Just the motif. What do you think I am going to say about what you just did? You think I'm going to be like, that was great, that was terrible, or something in the middle? Or like, what do you think I'll like and don't like about what you just did? If you were going to guess.
I hate it.
I hated it. I didn't. Well. I didn't love it. I didn't love it.
Well,
okay.
Yeah, it's awful.
Do you think you could play it again in a way that you think my brain will, whether I want to or not, think to itself, oh, that was great. That was everything I wanted. Do you think your left hand could make my brain think that?
No.
Can you give it a shot?
No, because you're just going to say I didn't like it because every single time I go to piano, you're always just like, torture! Torture!
But do you think you, in your mind, if you thought it...
I think you should get a new owner, no offense.
If you thought about it in your mind, could you hear...
Also, no offense to you.
Could you hear what that motif would sound like if it sounded the way I wanted it to sound? You know what it would sound like?
Yeah. And you also know that I'm joking, right?
About what?
What I just said.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm joking.
About that I torture you at your piano lessons? I'll have to try harder, I guess.
I'm joking.
If it seems like a joke to you, the torture will increase.
It's a torture joke.
Oh, it's a torture
joke.
Okay.
Normal kind of joke.
Jorah?
Yes.
Do you remember how I want the motif to sound in your mind? Can you hear it?
Yes.
Now take your left hand off of the cat. How do you think I feel about that? You're like, great. You're like, Jorah. And then at the end, I'm like, what do you think I think? You're like, great. It was great the whole time. Don't look down. Don't look down, teacher. Okay. That was one thing I was thinking about. You are correct. But there was a second thing. Do you know what it was? It's it's okay if you don't, but
Why?
Do you think you have a guess?
I was just laughing. Why?
Do you have a guess? Do you remember the thing we were talking about earlier?
Motif?
Well, yes. I guess we've talked about a lot of things. I'm glad you remember how to say the word motif. No, this had something about the way we release the key when we're ending a staccato. So show me how your motif can sound detached, but not crisp. Not crisp. Not crisp.
Oh.
Yeah, so like I can hear the separation. Okay, now stop. Now let me hear like the keys are burning hot and you don't want them to burn your fingers. So you touch as quickly as you can. Not for the half note, obviously. So try 2. So look at this. You can actually increase the detachment. I just wanted your hand out of the way. You can actually increase the detachment by reducing your speed.
Yeah.
So you have more silence between the beats, like this. Like that. Could you try that? And now, can you relax your elbow but keep your bubble on your hand? There. Ooh, I saw you adjust everything. Wow. So really hit the first one and hold it. Yes. Oh, my brain just did it. I wasn't going to show you yet because I thought it could get better than that. But that was really good. My face like got so excited. I couldn't help it. But I want you to do one more thing, okay? This is like just a little fine detail. But that first time you play this note, I know. Like this is so you can watch this with your mom when you're practicing. Okay, so that first time you play this, the opening of the motif, I really want that first note to be like pretty heavy. Like let all of your arm weight sink all the way to the bottom of the keys and hold it for the full 2 beats, right?
Yeah.
And then short, heavy, short. So like the half notes are really heavy and long and the quarter notes are very detached and short. Not fast, but detached and short. And I don't want to hear you start like pretty quietly. Like I know it says mezzo forte, but who cares? The people who arranged this didn't make all the same choices I would have made, so we can just make our own little rules here. I would say you should start forte. Like we want to really hear the motif every time because it's just a left hand. Like I want it to like really be clear every time. So can you try the motif one more time?
Look at Kitty. He's just trying to cover his ears. It's too terrible.
You can't see his face really, but yeah, he looks so cute. He's just sitting here for your whole loud song. He loves you. I don't know why he loves you so much. Look at him. Show him your motif. He's waiting.
Hey, buddy.
Jorah, do you remember what you're supposed to do right now? Show the motif.
Oh, yeah.
With the heavy half note.
You want to go? Nope. You okay? You need help?
Oh. Good kitty. Okay. Show your motif.
There we go.
Feet flat.
Can release my hands from pain.
Oh, yeah, I bet you're stiff now. Put your feet flat. Hold your beautiful stone. He's out of control. Hold your beautiful stone.
First, he gets off and be's a good kitty. Second, he gets on the piano and tries to interrupt my song.
He never used to do that. They used to get scared when they would hear the keys pressed down when they walked.
Look at him, he's just sitting there.
So anyways, so curve your knuckles, feet flat, back tall. Let all your arm weight sink to the bottom of the keys. No, with the, yeah. Short. Think of letting your thumb and your fifth finger sink down rather than thinking of pushing your other fingers back like this. We want to keep this shape. Okay. Can you make the staccatos even more detached?
What?
If you can do it right, the way my brain is looking for, which is the right way always, then you don't have to do it again. I just need to hear perfect one time for the whole motif, starting
Perfect
here,
isn't.
stopping here.
There's no such thing as perfect.
Oh, in my studio, yes, there is.
No,
Every
there
day.
isn't. No, there isn't. No, there isn't. No, there isn't.
What are you doing? This, no.
There's no such thing as perfect.
Oh, Lord, give me strength. Jorah, where do you put your feet while you're playing piano?
On top.
Do not put your shoes on my piano. Feet flat on the floor. Come on,
Fine.
you're wasting our time. All right, where do you put your hands?
Yay, waste of time.
Feet flat on the floor.
Okay.
The first one each time had that punch sound we were talking about before, but not the
And
second.
I had my hand up all the way. For the...
Oh, I didn't even look at your hand. I'm sorry. I was like listening really close, and I just thought the second. See this one.
No,
this
it
one's
was up like the whole time.
Your bubble.
Yeah.
But relax your wrist. Remember.
Yeah.
Relax
it
your
was
elbow.
like this also.
Relax
It was
that.
also. It was
Good.
also like this.
Okay, so can you get the second staccato very detached? Here we go. Heavy to start. Okay. How do you think I feel about that one?
Hmm?
Yes.
Perfect?
Yes. I hate to admit it, but that was really good. As much as it pains me to say.
I love the action of your movie here.
Okay, so I want you to play it like that all 3 times. Do you have any questions? I have strong feelings about staccatos. If you don't have any questions, you can stop.